Hey, it's your boy TSPG. Yeah, definitely. I had a problem with talking too much for sure. For sure. You know, when you talk, when you speak, you're stating something that you already know. And when you listen, really listen, not just listen to respond, or not just to listen just to react, but listen to embody. You might learn something new. My life started to change a little bit when I started to show people and talk less. When I started to do it for myself and not for someone else. When I started to do it based on my own growth rather than someone else's opinion or interpretation. When I started saying today's the day instead of saying never again, things started to change. We could spend so much time reacting and jumping to opinion and jumping to a conclusion when we forget our personal self-development is going to come from when we decide to step back, take away the leverage, and kind of just, take it in and see how we relate to it and how it affects us in our reality, because it's only gonna be that's gonna affect our reality. It's not what we put out there for someone else to digest. It's not based on somebody else's growth that determines our growth. Something to lightly think about, that we spend so much time wanting to react and to search approval, and we forget to kind of loosen up a little bit and keep it for ourselves. Good morning. Times could be interesting when we reach for reaction so much with someone else's opinion. And we can either accept it and harness onto that because it makes us feel good, or we can let that take us over and all of a sudden it affects us and brings us down. That's when we give leverage to other people's position or other people's opinion or other people's circumstance or other situations or circumstances outside of us. When we give that leverage to let that base upon how we feel, it can destroy us. You could be like, today is a good day, everything is going right, and you can be happy. But then the days that things aren't going your way, you're destroyed and you're frustrated and you're pissed off. I've been there. I've done it. You blame the world on, and you blame your circumstance on why you're not where you're supposed to be and why you're not feeling happy. Sometimes we just need to listen, observe, not absorb, no, observe. Just check it out, man, and let it go. And understand that everything that is in the present moment, whether it's good or bad, is here to teach you a lesson. It might not even be here to teach you, but it's here to be in your experience for a reason, and it's up to you to figure out your reaction. It's up to me to be the ultimate determining factor for how I'm going to react to the situation. Whatever it is, If you talk, you're stating something that you already know, and if you listen, you might learn something new. Not listen to react or to dive in with your opinion. If somebody has something that they believe is true for them, they almost 100% of the time don't want to hear anybody else's opinion. Let's try switching that up a little bit. Let's be open to all truths. There's physics that claim that what you observe is changed by the observer. So that would mean that there are many truths to each of us, and let's co-create and leave each of us entitled to our own truth. And be happy with our own truth, and not be happy because someone else's truth seems different than yours, because you want to be there, because they're not in your shoes and they're not where you are. Yeah, my life started to change when I started to listen more and I started to talk less. I started to show more and speak less. I started to know that today is the day, and anything that comes is an opportunity for me to shine. Don't let your circumstance or situation take your shine away. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You could be dead tomorrow. You could be dead tomorrow. You want to go out like that? Life's precious. Don't forget to take advantage of the blessing and the bliss that you have now. I hope that you got a chance and an opportunity to listen to this video today. It means something to me, it might mean something to you. Shout out to growth. Shout out to prize and the pain and the triumph and the struggle and the beauty and the imperfection, and shout out to the kids who drew outside the lines. Cheers. It's your boy TS PG. It's your boy. Write it down if you want to. You don't have to write it down. I prefer you to write down your name. If you want to write down my name, it's cool too. You know, I don't really care that much. No, that'll be cool. But let's jump and let's be. Let's thrive. And let's see. Alright. I'm feeling it. Have a good day.